I think we'll leave it there. I just wanted to emphasize that these discoveries, when I came across them, the idea that Jesus' pre-existence is not taught in the early Gospels at all. It's not there in Matthew, Mark, and Luke, and Q. Is only found in John. The idea that Jesus calling God Father in the way that we understand that he consistently did in Christianity is actually not there in the earliest Gospels, or hardly there at all. There's only in a burgeoning development, in other words, a massively developed tradition where these terms, the Father or Father, are put on the lips of Jesus repeatedly to give this almost Trinitarian relationship between Father and Son. And then the idea that Jesus himself didn't really go around talking like John's Jesus does at all. And I've yet to find hardly any scholar anywhere, certainly outside of fundamentalist Bible seminaries in the American South, where you will find some who believe in the absolute inerrancy of the Bible. And these are very hardline conservative people. But in mainstream scholarship, they all accept that John's Jesus is, to use much more popular language, is a fictitious construct. It's not historical. And that the historical Jesus did not believe that he was the divine Son of God. The historical Jesus did not believe that he was incarnate in any way. And the historical Jesus did not go around saying, I am the light of the world, or before Abraham was, I am, etc. And the historical Jesus did not repeatedly call on God as his Father either. And repeat that. The historical Jesus did not go around repeatedly calling God his Father either. Because there is no evidence that he did. And that's the evidence, the so-called evidence is found in much, much later texts, which everyone acknowledges are not historical. In other words, the historical Jesus didn't speak like that. So these are quite devastating findings, I found. And people are still Christians and believe this. You know, I don't know how they do it, but Jimmy Dunn still retained his faith, having written this book. Even though he knew that the historical Jesus did not believe that there was no evidence. The historical Jesus believed that he was the divine Son of God, but he believed that anyway. But that's an issue for Jimmy Dunn, and it's not an issue for us so much. You simply care about the texts, the evidence, and history. Until next time.